Hey YouTube, what's up? It has been a long time since I posted a video. It was my girlfriend the other day who actually said to me, "Why aren't you posting any videos anymore?" And I had a whole lot of good excuses, mostly which of I don't feel like being on camera, and every time I think of it, I'm in my pajamas, and I had a lot of good excuses, but when I actually sat there at the end of the day, there was a reason that I did these videos. And I really did want to do it not only for myself so that I could look back at the videos and see my progress and my journey and how I felt at the time and how far I've come, but also for other people who are considering having surgery, um, and who want to know what it's really like for real people, even though it's different for everybody. There are a lot of similarities, and it's important. That's why I started doing it, even though in the beginning it was embarrassing and uncomfortable to expose myself, um, expose my body with how uncomfortable I was with it, expose my scars on my stomach afterwards so you guys could see what it looks like. Um, but it's a positive thing, and I know it's been very healing for me. And me not wanting to get on here is probably less of the excuses I mentioned earlier, and more the fact that when you are on here, you have to really think about, how do I feel about that? What do I really think about that? And it's easy for us, especially I'm going to speak generally, but it's not everybody, of course. It's easy for us food addicts to try to separate ourselves from our feelings, whether we use food to do that or something else. And right now, I was having that feeling of just wanting to separate myself from digging deep in how I may or may not feel. But um, I'm up for any questions that anyone may or may not have, and I'll give you guys my numbers and kind of let you know where I am and what it's like. It was a year for me, August 17th, so I'm coming up on September 17th, which is, what, 6 days away, 5 days away. It'll be a year and a month. It'll be 13 months. So at my year appointment, I'm 5'2". For those of you who maybe didn't see my earlier videos or don't remember, I'm 5'2". When I started this journey, I was 234 pounds. At my year visit, I was 147 pounds. So that means I've lost a total of 87 pounds. Um, I went from, I was wearing a 22-24 pants to, I officially bought my first 9-10 pants um, 2 days ago, and they were skinny cut. Now, they might have a lot of stretch in them, and that could be part of it, but I didn't have the overhang on top. They weren't too tight, and I was so proud of them. They were from Aeropostale, so I felt even a little bit better because it's more of like a junior's style, so they tend to be a snugger fit. I don't know if that would be the size that I am everywhere. Currently today I'm wearing a size, uh, like a skinny cut, not leggings, but skinny cut, 12. They fit comfortably. They're not tight. And I actually like my pants tight. Um, so obviously that's dramatic. It's a dramatic difference. Um, I would do it over and over and over again. Um, I did have some problems a few months ago. I was having it for a little while. I may have made videos about it, but I was having this gnawing pain right under, let me see, right here, right under my breast, right in the middle. Um, and it felt like it was being pulled apart, and it hurt if I ate. It hurt if I didn't eat. It hurt if I was standing too long, and I would have like bouts of it, like attacks of it. And they would come and go, and for the longest time, I assumed they were gas. I don't eat exactly the way I'm supposed to eat. I'll tell you that right off the bat. So I was thinking maybe it was because I would make excuses every time. Maybe it was I didn't have enough food in my stomach at the time, or I ate too much when I did, and Um, Finally, it got to the point where I was actually crying in pain from it, and my husband was like, "Flo, are you gonna call the surgeon? This is important." So I did. I went in and saw him. They did the upper GI where you have to drink the barium stuff. Um, they saw at the top of my pouch. They saw what they diagnosed as I had stomach ulcers. They also saw ulcers in my small intestines. Um, I had to go for an ultrasound too to make sure it wasn't my gallbladder at all. They put me on medications for the ulcer issues, and a couple days following being on the medication, the pain stopped. The painful attacks stopped. Um, I was on that for a month, and then I was going away on a trip, and they had only written me a month prescription, and I didn't know. I didn't have time because I was renewing my vows and going on vacation, so I didn't get a chance to research the ulcers. So I didn't know if that was a long-term therapy or a short-term therapy fix. Um, so I did call the office before I went on vacation, asked if I needed more medicine. They didn't get back to me in time. And of course, while I was on vacation, I did get another attack. Now, I had been off the medicine probably for a week and a half or 2 weeks at the point when the attack came back. Now, when I got back, I called medicine in. They did refill my scripts, and I haven't had any issues since then. Now, when I went in for that yearly appointment, though, I don't know if he had a brain fart. I know he works with a lot of people, um, but he was telling me he didn't remember how did they diagnose my ulcers. He didn't remember any of that. I liked my surgeon very much the entire time. This last appointment, he did rub me the wrong way because he's saying, I said, you were the one that called me and told me that the diagnosis was ulcers. And he's like, no, I didn't. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, so you calling me a liar, basically. I didn't say that to him, of course, because, I'm trying to disagree with him in a respectful way, but I felt like he was just like, no, no. And respect is a two-way street. Even if you're a doctor, highly educated, I'm not pretending to be more educated, but don't sit there and act like you didn't call me when you did. Like I said, I only have one doctor to remember. He has how many patients? So then he looks through his charts more and he goes, oh, I see it here. And he told me that the pain should have stopped after the first amount of treatment. So they made me do another upper GI with the barium, and this time they didn't see anything. So he's not sure exactly what had caused that additional pain. I know it was the same exact pain, and I know the original time I had been ignoring it for months and months, and that's why it had gotten so bad. So I think maybe that those original ulcers had healed. Maybe I had another small one forming, and then being on that medicine again for 2 weeks before I had my yearly appointment corrected the problem. I don't know if the ulcers are going to be a reoccurring problem for me. I hope and pray not. But other than that, that's been my only real complication of the surgery, and I'm very lucky for that. Um, my portion sizes have gotten bigger. I can eat more. Everybody out there, really take advantage of that first year. I'm sure everybody has said it on here. That's when you're going to do the most with your weight. You really want to be working out and really trying. And you're going to get to a certain point and you're going to realize, oh, I can eat more food. And if you're not moving around as much, like I don't have that much of an active lifestyle. I have to make an effort to exercise. Um, so I realized, oh my gosh, I'm not losing any weight, and I wasn't eating astronomical amounts of food, but my portions had increased, and I wasn't moving enough. And so I did hit several stalls where I lost nothing for weeks at a time. I wouldn't go up, but I wouldn't lose anything. And then um, I really made the decision that I'm not done yet. I'm not ready for this to be done. I really want, my goal is not to be a specific size, although I'll tell you I'm very happy if I can fit in the 9s and 10s in stores all over the place, because then I feel like I can shop anywhere, and it feels accomplishment to me. And I'm comfortable in my skin for the first time in a really long time. So I'm not going after any specific size. My goal is to get into the healthy range of BMI. Um, I discussed it with my surgeon. He originally had a lower number in mind for me. For my height, the top weight that I can be and be in the healthy range is 136 pounds. But it puts me at 24.9. 25 is overweight. So my doctor and I discussed it. 130, 131 would be a better goal weight for me, because then it would give me that 5 pound buffer of not going back into that overweight stage. Now I might find that my weight goes down somewhat from there. But I don't want to try to have this unachievable, unmaintenanceable weight in mind, like 115 pounds, and that I can barely eat and I have to exercise all the time to maintain that. That's not worth it for me. I want to get into the healthy range, and I want to find a weight that I feel good about, that I can maintain. And I feel like I'm getting fairly close to there. I feel, what, 10 would be 37. Um, so I have, what, 16 pounds 16 pounds that I really would like to lose. Um, so my weight loss at my year appointment was 78%. They told me that their uh, 2-year goal is 80 to 90%, so they were very happy with my year results for that. Um, my video is now 11 minutes. Uh, I will really quickly, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but I will quickly get up and let you see what I look like. And I'll do a better after picture, but I know that's what most people want to see, so. And it's probably not the best place with those bright lights. And then I move to a window. Anyway, alright. One more time. Is that better? Yeah. I think, honestly, you notice it in my face. You notice it in the fact that I have collarbones protruding. Um, and I'm definitely smaller. I still have pouch in the front of my stomach or pooch, um, because I've had 3 babies and I gained a lot of weight. But my shape is much better, and most importantly, like I said from the beginning, I feel better. I just feel better. And, there's no price tag you can put on that. There's no price tag on confidence. There's no price tag in walking around and feeling like, you know what, nobody's looking at me. I, you know, I'm really overweight. Nobody's looking at me because I look uncomfortable. Um, I just don't have those concerns anymore. I'm just get to be me and not think about those things. So a million times over, I would do the surgery again, and I wish all the best for all these out there who um, are going to do it and have done it or are in the process of it. Um, I have a consultation on September 20th for reconstructive surgery. I am planning on a tummy tuck. Um, so I will go for that appointment on the 20th. And for any of those of you that are interested in that, you'll be able to follow my journey. I will come on here and make before videos and after videos and tell you what that experience has been like. And so I'm really excited for stage 2 and to finally hit that number and be able to maintain, because it'll be the first time in my life that maintaining is my goal. I've tried losing weight and lost weight successfully many times, but the maintenance part has always been the killer. So, on to stage 2, and I wish you guys all the best, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.